Business Growth Talks podcast is created and hosted by Mark Hayward. In this show, we talk about how to grow a business in the growth stage. The growth stage is often marked by rapid developments, increased revenue, and an escalating customer base. In each episode, we talk to entrepreneurs and business owners who have grown businesses, and we cover topics like scaling processes, market expansion, financial management, human resource and talent development, and customer retention. If you are looking for actionable advice, tips, and techniques on how to grow, run and build your business, this is the podcast for you.
Hey everyone, from a high school dropout to a billionaire adventurer, dive into this extraordinary life of Richard Branson, and we uncover the secrets behind his daring spirit and groundbreaking success. Join us as we explore how dyslexia team turned his dreams into a global empire, defying the odds in the world of business and beyond. Hit play to embark on the journey through the life of the man behind Virgin, where every setback is a setup for a comeback. Today, we're going to be talking about Richard Branson. Richard Branson's story is a remarkable tale of entrepreneurship, risk-taking, and innovation. He was born in 1950 in Surrey, England. Branson's early life was not as indicative of his future success. He struggled with dyslexia and had a poor academic performance, which led him to the decision to drop out of school at 16 years old. However, this was not to deter his entrepreneurial spirit. Dyslexia, for those who don't know, is a learning difficulty that primarily affects reading and writing skills, and it had a significant aspect of Richard Branson's life and career. Far from being a hindrance, Branson's dyslexia has made a unique role in shaping his approach to business and entrepreneurship. What did dyslexia give to Branson? It gave him an innovative problem-solving mindset. Dyslexia often requires individuals to develop creative ways to process information and solve problems. Branson's dyslexia thinking has contributed to his innovative approach to business, allowing him to see solutions and opportunities that others might have missed. He simplifies things in communication. Dyslexia has influenced Branson's preference to be clear, straightforward communication. He often attributes his knack for breaking down complex ideas into simple concepts with his dyslexia, a skill that has been crucial in him branding and marketing success. He has been recognized for his limitations due to dyslexia, but he has mastered the skill of delegation. He surrounds himself with talented individuals who complement his skills, demonstrating his key strength of building effective teams. So Branson's journey has been an inspiration to many, particularly in those with dyslexia. His success is a testament to the fact that different learning styles can be a strength rather than a weakness. Advocacy to dyslexia. Branson has been open about his dyslexia, using this platform to raise awareness about the condition. He advocates for better understanding and support for people with dyslexia. Branson's first venture after he left school at 16 was the magazine called Student, which was launched in 1966. This provided for him to showcase his business acumen. The magazine gained popularity for its fresh and youthful perspective. The success of Student encouraged Branson to venture into the music industry, leading to the birth of Virgin Records in 1972. His approach to business was characterized by a willingness to change and challenge the industry norms and a knack for identifying market gaps. Virgin Records, 1972. This was a pivotal chapter in the entrepreneurial journey and the significant name in the industry. The label's inception can be traced back to Branson's early venture, a mail ordering record business, which he started under the Virgin brand. The name Virgin was suggested due to Branson and his team's relative inexperience in business at the time. Virgin initially gained success in the early years as a progressive rock label. Its first artist, Mike Oldfield, released the album Tubular Bells in 1972. Great song, do check it out, which became a sensational hit, staying in the charts for several years. The album's success provided the stability and credibility for Virgin Records. So he expanded. He quickly expanded its roster, signing various artists from different genres. The label has become known for its willingness to take risks on unconventional artists and music styles. This led to the important, significant in the music industry, the signing of the Sex Pistols in 1977, a controversial move that cemented Virgin's reputation as bold and innovative label. The Sex Pistol albums, Nevermind the Bollocks, Here's the Sex Pistols, became one of punk rock's most iconic and music's most important band and album. So his impact on the music industry, he was influential. Virgin Records was influential in its innovative promotion approach and marketing as artist first business. He was instrumental in providing new and diverse music styles, contributing significantly to the music landscape in the 70s and 80s. Throughout the 80s, Virgin Records continued to grow, diversify into other genres, and signing of a range of artists. It's expanded globally, establishing itself in the United States and other key markets. This period saw the label embrace new genres and sounds for further broadening the impact of the music scene. But he sold it in 1992, mainly because of the decision to put money into the struggling airline of Virgin Atlantic. He sold it to EMI for 500 million, and Virgin Records continued to be a prominent player in the music industry, now part of Universal Music Group. Now, probably the most pivotal move in Richard Branson's life was Virgin Atlantic Airways. This has always been so important to him, and I think it probably is the most important business he runs. Commonly known as Virgin Atlantic, is a major British airline by 1984. The airline represented Branson's ambitious foray into aviation industry and has since become known for its innovative services, distinctive branding, and customer-focused approach. So the early years, it was founded as a high-quality, value-for-money airline. Branson decided to start the airline after a frustrating experience with a cancelled flight to the Caribbean. He chartered a plane, jokingly offering tickets to stranded passengers, an experience that sparked the idea of Virgin Atlantic. The airline's maiden flight was London to Newark, and it took place in 1984. From its inception, Virgin Atlantic has been known for its challenging industry norms and introducing novel concepts to enhance passenger experience. The airline was among the first to be introduced a premium economy cabin, a concept that has been bridged the gap between economy and business class. Virgin Atlantic also gained attention for its unique in-flight amenities, such as personal entertainment systems for the passengers in all classes, onboard bar for business class, and even a beauty therapy for some services, some flights. Virgin Atlantic started with a single aircraft and initially focused on transatlantic flights. Over the years, the airline expanded its fleet, which now includes a mixture of Airbus and Boeing aircraft, broadening its network to include destinations North America, Caribbean, Africa, Middle East, and Asia. Virgin Atlantic has been a leader in environmental initiatives. With the aviation industry, the airline has invested in fuel-efficient aircraft and been involved in research and development of sustainable aviation fuels. Richard Branson has been vocal about the need for the aviation industry to reduce its carbon footprint. Now, one of the challenges that he had was regarding their dispute with British Airways. Basically, Virgin Atlantic began to gain market share and acclaim for its innovative services, which created tension with British Airways. There was a dirty tricks campaign. The dispute peaked when Virgin Atlantic accused British Airways of conducting a dirty tricks campaign against them. The campaign allegedly included tactics as British Airways staff poaching Virgin Atlantic customers, spreading negative rumors about Virgin, and using confidential information to gain a competitive advantage. Branson claimed that their actions were part of a deliberate strategy by BA to cripple its competitor. There was a legal battle. The conflict culminated in a high-profile legal battle with Virgin Atlantic, which led Branson deciding to sue British Airways for libel in 1992. The lawsuit was a risky move for Virgin, given BA's size and resources, but it's significant because Branson's determination to challenge an unfair competitive market. The legal dispute ended in 1993 with a victory for Virgin Atlantic. British Airways agreed to settlement, which included a public apology and payments of damages of about £500,000 into Virgin Atlantic. Additionally, BA covered Virgin's legal costs, which were reportedly £3 million. The settlement was a significant public relations victory for Virgin Atlantic and Richard Branson, enhanced Virgin's reputation as the plucky underdog, standing up to a much larger competitor. For British Airways, the episode was a public relations setback and led it to scrutiny of its competitive practices. It definitely felt like a David versus Goliath story. It highlighted the challenges faced for entrance into the competitive markets and the lengths to which established companies might go to be able to maintain their market position. So that is an integral part of Richard Branson's life, career, and business. But one of the other things which has been fun and interesting is his adventures. So he has done numerous adventures and record-breaking attempts that more than just personal pursuits. They've played a crucial role in shaping the brand for Virgin Atlantic and Virgin Group, and has been masterfully used for branding and publicity. He daringly exploits have significantly contributed to the public image of Richard Branson and his corporate image. Risk-taking. So Richard Branson's adventures have reinforced his impact as an ultimate risk-taker and innovator. The persona aligns perfectly with the Virgin brand, which prides itself on challenging the status quo and establishing new markets. He has amazing media coverage, providing invaluable publicity for Virgin. The association of the Virgin brand with adventure, courage, and breaking boundaries was strengthened by every new feat. These adventures have helped Virgin connect with its customers on an emotional level. Branson's humor and relatable side, displayed through his challenges and sometimes failures, made the brand more approachable and relatable. He had a hot air balloon ventures. Branson made several attempts in the 80s and 90s to break world records in hot air ballooning. His attempt to cross the Atlantic and Pacific and his bid to circumnavigate the globe, though not always successful, captured global attention and epitomized the spirit of adventure. Branson attempted to set speed records in crossing the English Channel in an amphibious vehicle, further demonstrating his love for challenges and adventures and keeping the Virgin brand in the public eye. Why did he do this? Yes, he was an adventurer, but also it was great publicity and marketing. It differentiated in a marketplace crowded with corporate leaders, often seen as detached and conservative. Branson's adventures image gave Virgin a unique and memorable identity. Each adventure provided a story that was easy to communicate and resonate with the public and the media. This narrative marketing was a powerful tool for Branson. Apart from his business ventures, Branson is known for his philanthropic efforts. He is a signatory to the Giving Pledge, committing to donate the majority of his wealth to philanthropic causes. He has been involved in various environmental and social initiatives, leveraging his influence and resources across the globe. He has also been involved with the Elders, which is an international non-governmental organization of public figures noted for their wisdom, leadership, and long-standing moral commitment to promoting human rights and world peace. Founded in 2007 by Nelson Mandela, along with the support of Richard Branson and Peter Gabriel, the music artist, the group was initiated with a global ambition to be able to tackle the world's most pressing issues. So this was founded in 2007. The idea to be able to small dedicated group of leaders, independent of political and economic or military influence, to address global challenges. The initiative was supported by Branson, musician Peter Gabriel, as well as Mandela. These focuses have been on a wide number of issues, including climate change, global health, equality for girls and women, and access to justice. They work both publicly and through private diplomacy to engage with global leaders and civil society to resolve these conflicts, which are challenges to injustice, promoting ethical leadership and good governance. This has had a huge reach. The elders have been involved in peace building efforts in various countries, advocacy for human rights, and raising awareness. This has been a legacy of Mandela, Nelson Mandela, and his involvement has been a commitment to humanitarian issues and the belief that the power of collective leadership and moral authority is to bring positive change. The elders, through its collective efforts, aim to continue the long journey towards achieving peace, justice, and human rights worldwide. Just before we go into the conclusion, I just wanted to say Richard Branson runs a multitude of companies. We've only really covered the highlights of his career, of his business. He has built businesses. He has sold stakes in businesses. He has sold actual businesses. He has been involved in so much, in so many different areas, so different markets. And it's always about making it different to the norm, which has been his focus as a business owner and entrepreneur. Throughout his career, Branson has had highs and lows, but his resilient, innovative mindset and his ability to adapt to changing markets has been constant. His leadership style, characterized by empowering others, employees, and fostering a positive company culture, has been widely admired and emulated. Richard Branson's life is not just a testament to his business acumen, but also his belief in the power of entrepreneurship to bring about positive change. His legacy extends beyond his business achievements to his contributions to society and his role as an inspirational figure for aspiring entrepreneurs worldwide. Thank you so much for your time, and on to the next one.
Thank you for listening to Business Growth Talks. This podcast is released every Monday, so don't miss an episode by subscribing to all podcast platforms, including Apple and Spotify. Have a great day.